Shut-In is the first film made by The Daily Wire, a neoconservative and Zionist propaganda news outlet run by Ben Shapiro. The movie is about a single mother who's trapped in a pantry. She must find a way out because her two small children are alone, and she has to protect them from a storm and her ex's crazy friend who's a child molester. Unfortunately, the only good thing about this picture was the return of Vincent Gallo. He's always interesting to watch on screen, but he's only in a small portion of the film. The Daily Wire promised to create an alternative to Hollywood, free of hidden political agendas and aimed toward the kind of people Hollywood despises. Middle America, or deplorables. But Shut-In is just another liberal movie. It could have passed for a Hollywood film. It features anti-male, anti-fatherhood, and feminist messages. They're essentially saying, no, 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 guys, we promise we won't make any conservative propaganda. Look how not sexist we are. We make female empowerment movies. And friends of Shapiro will cope and claim it's different than a typical feminist movie because the main girl is not a Mary Sue.
It's empowering, and I think that if people go in, even though it is a thriller and it's suspenseful, but knowing that they're going to learn something, that they're going to walk away with a new sense of power, I think that that's really exciting, especially as women.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting because we often hear about strong female characters in Hollywood, and I would say Jessica definitely counts as one.
Yeah.
But what I think made her unique and not like the typical Hollywood heroine is that she's not perfect, she has flaws. Because we hear a lot of fans especially complaining about like Mary Sue characters who do everything perfect. They're just self-inserts pretty much for female audience members.
It still plays out like a feminist Lifetime movie.
Doctor, you said you were going to cure my cancer, but all you did was rape me. I'm starting to think I don't have cancer at all.
Well, you're right about the rape part, but I'm sorry, you still do have cancer.
Valerie Bertinelli in Men Are Terrible and Will Hurt You Because This Is Lifetime.
All of the men, including the father, are irredeemable and horrible people. The grandmother is the wise woman, and the single mother is strong and powerful and beats the shit out of the men. And she gets a redemption arc. What's more, the Daily Wire's upcoming film starring Gina Carano is also about a woman killing a bunch of men too. They don't really understand that it's pathetic to appeal to the left. It's not going to make Democrats suddenly like them. They just don't get it. When you try to please everyone, you end up pleasing no one. Even when you remove the politics from it, it's still by the numbers though. It's run-of-the-mill and safe, and most people can see that. I do believe all movies are political, but for the sake of the argument, let's say this is an apolitical movie. Well, viewers on the left and right enjoy apolitical movies when the films are well done and entertaining and impactful. For example, leftists hate Vincent Gallo and Clint Eastwood, but they admit their movies are good. The right hates Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks' politics, but they still show up to see their movies. So Shut-In is just a boring movie. It doesn't resonate with people, and it's something we've seen a million times. So this alternative to Hollywood is not turning out so good right now. Shapiro and his team at the Daily Wire said their plan was to challenge the liberal establishment, streaming services such as Netflix and Disney+. But conservatives who subscribe to them have been duped. Viewers are boycotting one Zionist capitalist industry in order to join another Zionist capitalist industry. You're not free, you all just moved to a different plantation.